Hello everyone. Today we are solving Cambridge IGCSE Mathematics paper 4 with the calculator extended, and the code is 0580 variant 41. October November 2025. The duration is of 2 hours. You will have to attempt all questions, and the total marks for this paper is 100. Formula sheet will be given. Solve this question, all the questions with me step by step. I'll guide you. Let's get started. Okay, so question number 1, the quadrilateral has rotational symmetry of order 2, and the diagonals that are the only line of symmetry. Alright, so write down the geometrical name of the quadrilateral. We have a square. The rotational line of symmetry is 4, and the whenever you just look at the other quadrilateral, then check the parallelogram, trapezium, rhombus, the other ones. If I just see the rhombus has a rotational line of symmetry is 2, and the diagonals are the diagonals are the line of symmetry. For example, if I'm going to draw a rhombus, and you know that the rhombus has all sides equal, the line of symmetry is this much, 1 and 2. They are the diagonals, which are the line of symmetry. All right, and the order of rotation symmetry also we'll check. Assume all sides equal. When I rotate 90 degree, you can see it's not the same. When I rotate 180 degree, it's the same. When I rotate 270, no. When I rotate 360 degree, it will be the same. So it has order of rotation symmetry is also 2, and the line of symmetry is the diagonals. Okay, so whenever you overlap, you will have the same shape. So we'll have the rhombus is the answer. Rhombus is a tilted square. Okay, now question number 2, solve 11 minus 2x equals to 4. So minus 2x is equals to 4 minus 11, and the difference of 4 and 11 is of 7 numbers. So the greater digit is minus 11, so you write down minus sign with it. X equals to minus 7 over minus 2 means 7 upon 2. Either you just write down 3 whole 1 over 2, or 3.5, or 7 upon 2. All of the answers are acceptable, so you just write down 3 whole 1 over 2. Go to the next question, question number 3. You can see the parallel lines are there and a transversal line also there. So we'll check the alternate corresponding or interior angles. Okay, so whenever you can do by any way. So this is for example, if this is x here, so we can have x also there. You can do by many ways, and x and 55, they are on the same straight line. So this is x plus 55 equals to 180 degree. Okay, as the lines are parallel, so x is equals to 180 minus 55, which is equals to 125 degrees. Okay, now question number 4. Train journey starts at 22:16. The journey takes 5 hours and 52 minutes. Find the time the train journey finishes. It means that they're asking you to find out the finishing time or the arrival time. So you know that the arrival time is equals to the departure time plus journey time. Here the departure time is 22:16, the leaving time, and the journeying time, the time duration is 5:52. Okay, 5 hours and 52 minutes. So whenever you just add them together, 22:16 plus 5 hours and 52 minutes in it, so here 22:16 plus 5:52, you will get 6 plus 2 is 8, and 5 plus 1 is 6, and it's 27. It means that it is 27:68. We cannot have 27:68. We just borrow 1 hour there, so it will become 28 and 08. Okay, 28 and 08, because if we subtract 60 from 68, it will become 2808. Now those 60 minutes are added in 27. I hope you understood. But we cannot have 28. Remember the clock. When you subtract 24 from 28, it will become 0408. So it means 28 means 4 a.m. Alright. So for example, you know that 24, 25, 26, 27 and 28. So that is 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. You just subtract or just assume, so that will be equals to 0, 4. 2808 is equals to 0408. So that is 0408. I hope you understood. And the question result were just one mark. Question number 5. So you'll have to construct the triangle ABC in this question. So using a ABC, AB is 8 centimeter, which is given over there, and AC is 7 centimeter, BC is 5 centimeter. Using a ruler and compasses only, construct a triangle ABC. The side AB has been drawn for you. So take a 7 centimeter radius from A in the compass and draw an arc. Okay, so that is 7 centimeter. Just draw an arc. Alright, so now take a point at B and use your compass and keep the radius 5 centimeter. Change your radius from 7 to 5 centimeter and draw an arc. Wherever the meeting point is there, that is your vertex C. Alright, so that is your vertex C. And now join the points. You just take a radius of 7 centimeter from A and draw an arc. And just check, is it 7 centimeter, and then from B take a radius of 5 centimeter, draw an arc where the 2 points are meeting. That is your point C. Okay, just join them. So this is triangle ABC. Measure A to B to C to B. So this angle is required. So you just keep your protector there, and it should be like, if this is your baseline and this is this much, so that will be in my marking scheme, it is 80 to 85. So whatever your answer is coming, write down it's 80 to 85 degrees. Okay, it can come 82, 84, 80 or either 85. Okay, now the triangle ABC, a scale drawing of the field 1:10,000. Find the actual distance from A to B, and you know that A to B is 8 centimeter. So first of all, 1:10,000 means 1 centimeter is equals to 10,000 centimeter. Because it's the ratio, we have to change into kilometers, so we divide by 100,000. 10,000 and divide by 100,000. Okay, so that will become here 0.1. You just cancel the number of zeros, so that is 1/10 kilometers. So 1 centimeter is equals to 1/10 kilometers, or 0.1. So 1 centimeter is equals to 0.1 kilometers. So our A to B is 8 centimeter in the drawing. So 8 centimeters is equals to how many kilometers? Just cross multiply. So your actual distance is equals to 0.1 times 8 is equals to 0.8 kilometers. 0.8 kilometers. 0.1 into 0.1 into 8 is 0.8 kilometers. 0.8. D is the east of A. B is due to east of A. Find a bearing A from B. So B, for example, if B is due to east of A, so you will have to find the bearing B, A from B. So obviously it will be equals to 270 degrees. Alright, so we have to find a bearing A from B. So this is A and it is B. So A from B, because it is due to east, so that is equals to 90 degrees. So you will have to find out the bearing. So obviously that is equals to 360 minus 90, and it will be equals to 270 degree. Okay, I hope you understood. So that is 360 minus 270 degree. 360 minus 90 degree is equals to 270 70 degree, and this is 1 mark question. Okay, go to question number 6. Expand 3 fg 3 minus 2g. So it's very simple and easy question. Just simply multiply 3 by g. So that is equals to 3g minus 2g square. Write down 3g minus 2g square. Go to the next question. Question number 7. You can see a number line over there. Write down the inequality represented in the number line. So you can see that it is minus 3 to 2 and it is x, so just write down x. It is filled circle, so that's why equals to with it, and it is not filled circle, so it will be only less than. So minus 3 is less than x is less than equals to 2. Write down the integer values of x that satisfy minus 4 is less than 2x is less than equals to 8. You have to find out the answer for this one. Minus 4 is less than 2x is less than equals to 8. X is less than, divide by 2 to this side as well. So that will be equals to minus 2 is less than x is less than equals to 4. So if you draw the number line, that is minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 2, 3 and 4. Okay, so you have not the filled circle, and at 4 it is the filled circle. So these are the numbers which are coming in the answer, but we have to write only the integer values, so that's why we'll be writing down minus 1 is coming, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Minus 2, why not minus 2? Because it's not including, it doesn't have equal sign with it. So minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now calculate 3.5 square minus 2.2 cube, power is 1 over 4. Alright, so this is only 1 mark question. Use your calculator to find your answer. Bracket open, and then 3.5 square, and then minus 2.2 cube, minus 2.2, and then just shift and then this button, okay, cube, and then close the bracket and then write down the power. The power is in the fraction, that is 1 upon 4. So that is equals to 1.125. Okay, so write down 1.125 or 1.1323 significant figures. Okay, just write down one answer. The answers which are given in the marking scheme, I'm writing down those. So either you write down 1.13 or 1.125. Just write one answer. Question number 9. An athlete runs a speed of 9.5 meter per second. So the speed is 9.5 meter per second, and they are asking us to convert it into kilometers per hour. So 9.5 times 3600 upon 1000. Okay, so that will be equals to 171 upon 5 or 34.2. Remember, whenever you have to change kilometers per hour into meter per second, then in that case you multiply by 30,000 upon 3600, and then you just in your meter per second and kilometer per hour, 3600 upon 1000, because kilometers to meters meters to kilometers you divide by 1000, and from what do you do in your hour, seconds to hour, you divide by 60 into 60. So that's why 3600 upon 1000. Alright, so question number 10. In question number 10, it's a vector question. Easy question. A is a point, 2, 1, AB is 2, 4. Find the coordinates of B. Remember the position vector that AB is equals to OB minus OA. Alright, so it's 2, 4 and OB is the required. XY also you can write down 2, 1. OB is equals to, that is 2, 4 and 2, 1 added together, that is equals to 4, 5. 2 plus 2 is 4 and 4 plus 1 is 5. Okay, so 4 and 5 are the coordinates of B. Go to the 11th question. In a sale, the prices of the cost are reduced by 15%. It means that it's now 85%. The original cost of the price of the cost is $60. So 60 is 100%. Find the sale price. Just take sale price as x and it is 85%. Cross multiply. 100x is equals to do by ratio method, 60 into 85 and then divide by 100 to get your answer, and it will be 51. So $51 is the sale price. Part B, the sale price of the different cost is 58.14, the original price. So original price is always x and 100%. Remember, we are just using the same thing. It is reduced by 15% for both the parts. Okay, so now 58.14 is 85% because it's the sale price. Cross multiply. Simply take your calculator and find your answer. So 85x is equals to 100 times 58.14, and x is equals to 100 times 58.14 and divided by 85. 58.14 times 100 divided by 85, you will get 342 divided by 5, and then it will be 68.4 or $68.40. Okay. Alright, so go to the next question. Question number 12, the set question. You will have to find out by looking at the diagram, find out two answers. Some students are asked if they like the football or the rugby. The Venn diagram shows the results, and we have to find out the number of the students who do not like rugby. So do not like rugby, they are 33 and 4. Okay, so that will become 33 plus 4 is equals to 37 students they don't like rugby. Okay, let's use the set notation to find describe the region containing students who like rugby but not football. Okay, like rugby but not football, it means that they only like the rugby in this question. It means these ones. Okay, if I just go and shade, I'll have this space. Okay, so the students who like rugby are all of them, but not football, it means that 7 is also including, so only 6 are there. So how do I write down in the set notation? So f is nowhere, that is f complement, and you have to find out the intersection because we are not including 7, so that will be f complement intersection r. All right, if we include 7, it means that then it will be union, and then 4 will also be coming over there. Alright, so f complement intersection r means only rugby. Okay, so 13 question is there. In 13 question we have the diagram shows two vertical poles AE and PT. These two poles they are talking about. Standing on the horizontal ground AP, calculate the angle of elevation of T from the point E. T from the point E. It means that somebody is at E and looking of T from point E. It means that this is the eye level, somebody is looking from there, and this angle is required. Alright, so we'll have this triangle actually, which we'll have to solve. From there we know that it is 33 meters, but we don't know how much is this. Okay, if I'm taking this as for example, if I take O is there, then for example O is there, O is not the alphabet here, so I'm taking it. So TO will be equals to 12.6 minus 1.5, that is equals to 11.1. So this is 11.1, and you know that whenever you have a diagram 11.1 and 33, and we have to find the angles, so this is opposite and this is adjacent. This is coming in the tan. Okay, so tan of angle, it was E. Okay, so tan of angle T, and this was O. Tan of angle E is equals to O over A, 11.1 upon 33. Take your calculator. Angle E, the angle of elevation, you have tan inverse 11.1 upon 33. You get 18.59, or you can write down 18.6, or you can write down 18.59. So that is 18.6 degrees. Both answers are Alright, now we have a question 14. A cube containing a solid metal sphere. The sphere touches all the faces of the cube. The side length of the cube is 8 centimeter. The side length of the cube is 8 centimeter. So it means that we have a sphere inside the cube. All right, so like if you have I'm just making a 2D shape. I'm just making a circle in a square. Just I'm making the base. Okay, so they're just telling us that sphere touches all the faces of the cube. Like you have a cube, all right, and the sphere is touching the all faces of the cube like this. So just looking at the base, they are just telling us the cube has 8 centimeters. All right, so it's each length, you know that length with height is equals to 8. Okay, so we have to tell in the part A that in this question the volume of the sphere is 256 pi cubic centimeter. So here the volume of the sphere is 4 over 3 pi r cube. And what is the radius? When this is 8, obviously this is also 8 and the radius will be equals to 4. The radius of the cube is equals to 4 centimeters. All right, and the side length of the your cube is equals to 8 centimeter, and the radius of the sphere will be equals to 4 centimeter, and the length of each length of the cube will be equals to 8 centimeter. This will helpful for you to solve the rest of the part of this question. So radius of the sphere is 4. All right, so 4 over 3 pi and then 4 cube, which is 64. 4 over 3 into pi into 64, and we give, whenever we multiply you get 256 over 3 pi and then cubic centimeters. That is shown. Okay, calculate the percentage of the cube that is not occupied by the sphere. So it means they are asking you these parts. All right, so what do? We find out the volume of the cube, volume of the sphere, subtract it. You know that percentage increase or decrease, we find out the how much is the difference divided by the previous one, the whatever we find out the percentage from, and then multiply by 100. So what do? We find out the volume of cube minus the volume of sphere. We'll get the difference of that part which is not covering this part. Okay, divided by what? Divide by the volume of the cube. Divide by the volume of cube, and then we multiply by 100. We do that. Okay, so first of all, volume of cube is equals to L cube, which is equals to, you know that I told you it is 8 centimeters the length of each side of the cube, which is equals to 8 cube and 512 cubic centimeter. Come to the volume of sphere, which we already know, that is equals to 256 over 3 pi cubic centimeters. How? We know in the above part. All right, now this is done. Now what do? We just subtract both of them and then find our answer. So volume of cube minus volume of sphere is equals to, that is 512 minus 256 over 3 pi is equals to 243.92. Now we are going to find out the percentage. So percentage is equals to this 243.92 divided by 512, and then we do multiply by 100. All right, whenever you do this calculation, you get 47.6%. 47.6, 47.63 to 47.64 you can write down. So it's applicable. Now part C of the same question, the density of the metal of the sphere is 7.86 grams per centimeter cube. Calculate the mass of the sphere, give your answer in kilograms. Density is mass divided by volume. Okay, when density is mass upon volume and we have to find out the mass, so mass is equals to density multiplied by volume. So density in this question given 7.86 times, and volume of what? Sphere. And volume of the sphere is this is 256 upon 3 pi. Okay, so just copy down here. So 256 upon 3 pi, take your calculator, this will be equals to that is 16768 upon 25 pi, that is equals to 2107.13 grams. Okay, grams because it was given in, and but we have to find the answer in kg. Kg means you are going to divide the number by 1000. So 2107.13 divided by 1000. Whenever you do, you get 2.107 or 2.11 kg. 2.11 kg. Go to the next question, part D of the same question. The sphere is melted down and made into a solid cylinder with a radius is 3.1. It means it's melted to form a cylinder. It means that the volume of how much it's melted, their volume will be same. So it means volume of sphere is equals to volume of cylinder. Okay, this information we are using it. Calculate the total surface area of the cylinder. We know that the total surface area is equals to 2 pi RH. The curved surface area and the top and bottom is 2 pi r square. The problem is we don't know the height of the cylinder. So it means that this information will help us to find the height of the cylinder. So volume of the sphere, which is 256 upon 3 pi, which is at the top. Then volume of the cylinder is pi r square h. Pi r square 3.1 square, and height. Okay, so you can cancel the pi's over there and it will become 256 upon 3 is equals to 3.1 square h. Now you just divide 256 upon 3 into 3.1 square, and then you get 8.879 is the height of this given cylinder, for which we are going to find out the total surface area. So total surface area is for the cylinder is the curved surface area is 2 pi RH. What is the curved surface area? The middle part, and 1 pi r square and other pi square. So 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r square. So you can write down simple way 2 pi r into h plus r. That is easy for us. So we know that the cylinder is 3.1. Our cylinder radius is 3.1 centimeters, and height I'm taking 8.879 centimeters. So that is 2 pi into 3.1 into h plus r is take 8.879 plus 3.1. Alright, so take your calculator and find your answer. It's 4-mark question. So that is 233.325 square centimeter, or you can write down 233 square centimeter corrected to 3 significant figures. Okay, either you can write down 233.3 to 233.4 also, that is also acceptable answer. Question number 15 now. In question number 15, ABC are on the circle with center OTA and TB are the tangents, so they are equal, and this is the radius which is also equal. ATB angle is required, this angle is required. Okay, so first of all, what do? You just connect these two lines, and we cannot take TACBAT as a cyclic quadrilateral, which the students they do mistake, because T is not in the circle, then it is a cyclic quadrilateral. It's not like that, it's outside. Okay, so now what do? You take this one. Okay, so uh, OA reflex, BOA reflex. This is B to O to A reflex. No, this is not reflex. This is obtuse. A reflex one is this one, which we don't want. Okay, so this is BOA obtuse is equals to 2 times 67. Angle at center is twice the angle at circumference. This is 3 marks question. Angle at center is twice angle at circumference. Alright, so this is the reason. Now we know that these two are 90 degrees, so that is 134 degrees. Why they are 90 degrees? Because OBT and OAT and OAT is equals to 90 degree, because radius is perpendicular to tangent, or tangent is perpendicular to radius. Now what do? In this question, after that, we are ready to calculate the required angle, which is angle T. So you know that it's making a kite, which is a quadrilateral, and you know the 360 degrees is the sum of interior angles for any quadrilateral. So this is 90, 90, 134, and T makes this, which is the question, makes 360 degrees. So 90 plus 90 plus 134 plus ATB, which is the question, is equals to 360 degrees. So alright, so this is 90 and 90 makes 180 degree. So what do? 134 plus 8TB is equals to 360 minus 180. I just combine these two, or 180, and 8TB is equals to 180 minus 134 degrees, which is equals to 46 degrees, is the answer for this question. Alright, now go to the next question number 16. You can see a table shows some information about the heights of the 50 plants, and the heights are given in the range 5 to 10, 10 to 12, 12 to 20, and the frequencies are 3, 24, and 23 respectively. So find out the mean height. Mean height means we'll have to find out the midpoint. How do you get the midpoint? 5 to 10 means 5 plus 10 upon 2, like this, 15 upon 2. That is equals to 7.5, like that. Okay, so what do? You just take your calculator and get all the midpoints. This is 7.5. 10 and 12 in between is 11. 12 plus 20 upon 2 is 16. They are the midpoints. So this is your XF multiplied, add together. So mean is equals to sum of fx divided by sum of f. Means 7.5 into 3 plus 11 into 24 plus 16 into 23, and divide by the total number, which is 50 plants. Just check again. 7.5 into 3, 11 into 24, 16 into 23. 7.5 into 3 is 22.5, and then 11, 4 mark question. That's why I'll have to write down everything. We cannot skip this step, remember. So 11 into 24 is 264, and 368 is the product of 16 and 23, and divided by 50. Add all of them together. That is equals to 654.5 divided by 50, and this is equals to 13.09, or 1309 upon 100, which is equals to 13.09. Okay, that is answer, mean for the given table. Find the equation of the straight line that passes through 2, 0, and it's also passing through one more point, which is 0, 4, which shows that y-intercept is 4. If you don't remember, then obviously you will do everything, and it's 3 marks question, so I'm doing everything here. First, find out the gradient. You must know that you need a gradient and a coordinate to find out the equation of line. So the coordinates are 2, 0, and 0, 4. x1, y1, x2, y2. The gradient is equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1. 4 minus 0, 0 minus 2, which is equals to 4 upon minus 2, it's minus 2. It's passing through it's passing through 0 4, so y-intercept is 4. But right now I'm doing it y is equals to mx plus cy. I'm taking 0 4. 4 is equals to m is minus 2 and x is 0 plus c. I just insert for gradient minus 2 x 0 and y 4. If you take this one as well, you will get the same answer. Y 4 is equals to 0 plus c. C is equals to 4. So y is equals to mx plus c. So that is y is equals to minus 2x plus 4. Very easy question. Next question, you have kinematics. 18th question, in the diagram shows a part of the speed time graph for an athlete in a race. Calculate the distance the athlete runs in the first 10 seconds. It means you will have to find out the area under the graph for the full, and it is a trapezium. Half times height into sum of parallel lines to find out the area under the graph. So that will be the distance in this speed time graph. All right, so that is half times height, half times 8. This is the height. Sum of parallel lines 10 and 8. Why 8? Because 10 minus 2. Minus 2 is 8. Okay. So half times this 8 is the height. This is the height. And these two are the parallel lines. 8 and 10 are the parallel lines. Okay. So that is 10 plus 8. 2 times 4. 4 times 18, which is equals to 72 and meters. So this is the distance coming. The length of the race is 100 meters. Now, right now, we found everything for 72 meters. So it means that in 10 seconds, the distance is the length of the whatever the traveling is, that is 72 meters. It means further, they are telling you that the race continued till 100 meters. After 10 seconds, the athlete continues to run a speed of 8 meter per second. So after that also continue 8 meter per second. All right. And then they are asking us total time. What is the time here? Okay. So 100 is the total. 100 is the total distance. So how much is the remaining distance when 72 we have already traveled? So the remaining distance, the total distance is 100 meters. Total distance is 100 meters, and the remaining distance is equals to 100 minus 72, which is equals to 28 meters. We have to find out for 28 meters. Okay, so we have to find the time. Time is distance upon speed. For the remaining time, we are going to find out, and then we add those 10 seconds to get the total time, because they are just wrote over there the total times, the previous one as well, which they use for traveling for 72 meters. All right, so now we are finding out for 28 meters. So total distance, we are going to find out. First, find out the distance for 28. So 28 upon 8, because this was the same speed, constant speed, which is equals to 3.5 seconds. So the total time for 72 meters was 10 seconds, and for the remaining was 3.5 seconds for the total 100 meters. So that is 13.5 seconds. All right, so go to the next one. Question number 19. In question number 19, the mass for a radioactive substance decays exponentially at the rate of 10% per day. Initially, mass is 20 grams. Find the number of days takes the mass to substance for less than 1 gram per day. Okay, and they are just asking you the number of days. Okay, so everything is in the same unit, so there is no problem. It's exponentially, it's decay question. So we'll have to find out less than 1 gram. So it will become less than 1 gram, and then 20 times 1 minus 10 upon 100 to the power of number of days. 1 upon 20, 20 times 1 minus 0.1 n. So that is 0.05 is equals to 0.9, and either you just try for the number of years and find out where it's coming. I'm using the log method right now, and then I'll show you by some calculations as well. N log of 0.9 is equals to log of 0.05. N is equals to log of 0.05 divided by log of 0.9. Alright, so what do? You just take your calculator and find your answer. Alright, so this is just apply the log. Alright, so log base 10 and then 0.05 and then come down, log base 10, that is 0.9, and then equals to 28.43. It means 28.43 is coming. So I'll have to check for 28 and 29. Alright, so I'm just looking whether you can check for 27 also if you want. So that was, just check from here. Okay, so that will be less than 0.05 because it's less than 1 gram. This side should be less. So 0.05 is equals to 0.9 power. If I'm trying the power of 28, so what it becomes? Okay, 0.9 power of 28. So that is becoming 0.0523. So that is 0.0523. If I'm checking, or if you don't do the log method, then you skip the numbers and try for the value of n and then pick whatever will come and it will satisfy your equation. 0.9 I'm checking with 29 now. So that is 0.9 I'm checking with 29. So that is becoming 0.047. Alright, so 0.53 is more than 0.053 is more than this number, and 0.047 is less than this number. It should be less than 1 gram. So this side is less, it should be less than this. So it will be 29 days. Or the other thing, if you don't apply the log, then what do? You keep finding out that what is 0.9 power of 5, like that, and then you get 0.59. Obviously it's more. Then you try, and then you get 29 days is the proper answer for this question. Come to the next part. There are the first 5 terms of the sequence 48, 24, 12, 6, 3. We can easily see that 24 divided by 48 is that it is again and again coming half. It means that we are dividing by 2 to get the next number. So it's the geometric sequence. So they're asking you to find out the for example, they're asking you to find out the next term. So next term will be again 3 is dividing by 2. 3 is dividing by 2, that is equals to 1.5 or 1 whole 1 over 2. Alright, so find the nth term. So geometric sequence nth term formula is a r n minus 1. A is the first term in the sequence, but what is r? R is the second term divided by the first, third divided by the second. It should be a constant number. So 24 divided by 48 is half, is 1 upon 2. Then you try 12 divided by 24, which is also half. 6 divided by 12, which is also half. So half is the value of r. R is equals to half here, and a is equals to the first term is 48. Okay, so we are using r is half and a is 48. So a 48, r is half, n minus 1. 48 into half, n, and half minus 1. We can write down like that. Half minus 1 is 2. 48 into half, n into 2. Because 2, 1 upon 2 to the power minus 1, you just reciprocate. 48 into 2 is 96. So the answer will be equals to 96 times 1 upon 2 power n. So 96 times 1 upon 2 to the power n. You can check with the help of the calculator and substitute the numbers for the terms and get the answers that they are coming the same sequence. Question 21, the triangle STUST is 8 and SU is 9 and TSU is given 50 degree. Calculate the area of STU. For example, if I have STU, TSU is 50 degree and this is ST is 8 centimeters, SU is 9 centimeters. Half AB sine C. So area is equals to half 8 9 sine 50. So that is coming 27.577 or 27.6 square centimeters. All right. Now go to 22, question number. That is Alex invests $200. So the principal is $200 at the rate of R%, and the rate is R. Compound interest and then 25 years. Okay, so the timing is 25 years. So your N is 25 years. The value of the investment is per year. So, okay, fine. The value of the investment is 301. So the total amount is 301.10. All right, find the value of R. Amount is equals to P times 1 plus R over 100 to the power of n. So that is amount is coming 301.10. 200 times 1 plus r upon 100 to the power of 25. 301.10 divided by 200 is equals to 1 plus r over 100 to the power of 25. So that is coming 1.50555 equals to 1 plus r over 100 to the power of 25. Take the fifth root of 1.505. 1 plus r over 100 is equals to 25th root of 1.5055. So that is shift and this button. So write down 25th root of 1.5055. That is coming 1.01649. 1.01649. Alright, so that is 1 plus r upon 100. So subtract 1. R upon 100 is equals to 1. You just subtract the number with 1. So that is 1.01649 minus 1. That is equals to 0.01649 r over 100. So r will be equals to 0.01649 times 100. That is equals to 1.649. That is the percentage. So you can write down either 1.65 or 1.649. Okay. So the next part, y is equals to 1 upon square root of x plus 1. Y is directly proportional to. When x equals to 8, y is equals to 3y in terms of x. Y is directly proportional to 1 upon square root of x plus 1. Y is equals to k upon square root of x plus 1. And then you put these values. 3 is equals to k upon square root of 8 plus 1, which is 9. And square root of 9 is equals to 3. Okay. So 3 is equals to k upon square root 9. And then you write down k is equals to 3. Alright, so you can do 3 is equals to k upon 3 and k is equals to 3 times 3, which is 9. And then you can write down y is equals to this one. Just use this one. This is y is equals to 9 upon square root of x plus 1, which is in terms of x. 9 upon square root x plus 1. Alright, go to the next question, question number 24. In question number 24, Martha walks distance 10 kilometers at a speed of x kilometers per hour. So this is your walk and she runs at a distance of 5 kilometers, speed of x plus 4. Okay, the total time is given 3.5 for running and walking together. Write the expression in terms of x for the time Martha is walking. So the time is equals to distance upon speed. For walking, the distance was 10 and the speed was x, so 10 upon x. Show that 7x square. Okay, fine. So we'll use that to total time. So total time is equals to 3.5 hours, okay, in which the walking and the running time is together. So the walking time is 10 upon x, and obviously the running time is equals to the distance is 5, and the speed is x plus 4. Okay, so that is in hours. Okay, we add them together and write down 3 whole 1 upon 2 or 7 upon 2. 10 upon x plus 5 upon x plus 4, the running time and the walking time together is equals to 3 whole 1 upon 2 means 7 upon 2. Is easy for us. So x into x plus 4 is equals to 10 times x plus 4, and 5 times x is equals to 7 upon 2. Simplify this one and then cross multiply. Okay, so that will be equals to 10x plus 10 fours of 40 plus 5x upon x square plus 4x is equals to 7 upon 2. Now we have 10x and 5x will become 9x. Sorry, 10x plus 5x will become 15x over there, and then 40 is with it. Okay, so we have 10 and 5 together, 15x plus 40 we can write down, and then all of the other numerator denominator, they are already simplified. So just simply cross multiply 2 times 15x plus 40, that is 30x plus 80, 7x square plus 7 fours are 28x. Okay, now what do you do? 7x square plus 7 fours are 28x. Write down together. So 7x square plus 28x minus 30x minus 8 is equals to 80 equals to 0. Okay. All right. Now what do you do? This is 7x square. Now you have plus 28 and minus 30 will become minus 2, and then minus 80. Then it's equals to 0. And it is also given at the top to prove this equation, so it's okay. So that is shown, and it was a 4 marks question. All right, so solve the equation, giving your answer to 2 decimal place. So what do? Take the quadratic formula, x equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Here a is 7, b is minus 2, and c is minus 8t. X equals to minus b plus minus square root b square minus 4ac upon 2a. Now that is minus 2 plus minus square root minus 2 square minus 4 7 and minus 80 upon 2 7. Now that is becoming 2 plus minus 2244 divided by 14. Find out one by one. X equals to 2 plus square root 2244 upon 14, that is equals to 3.526, and we can write down 3.53 approximately equals to 3.53, the positive one. The second answer, x equals to 2 minus square root of 2244 upon 14. This will be minus 3.240, or you can write down minus 3.24. So the one answer is 3.53 and the other answer is minus 3.24. Okay, go to the next part. Calculate the difference between the Martha is walking and the time she is running. Give your answer in hours and minutes. Obviously we ignore the negative answer, we'll use 3.53 in our answer. So walking is time 10 upon x 10 upon 3.53, which is 2.83 hours. Running time is equals to 5 upon x plus 4, 5 upon 3.53 plus 4, which is equals to 0.664 hours. Add them together, subtract them together. So the difference in timings is 2.83 minus 0.66. So that is equals to 2.166. Okay, 2.166 hours. Okay, so obviously it is 2 hours, and 0.166 hours into minutes. Hours into minutes, we multiply by 60. So 0.166 times 60 is 9.96. Corrected to the nearest minute means it is 10 minutes. So 2 hours and 10 minutes is the answer for this question. Okay, question 25. It's you have the table given for the histogram. The type of parcel and the mass is also given. The light is 0 to 2 kg and the heavy is 2 to 5. The histogram shows some information about the number of parcels Chi sorts in one day. Find the number of light parcels. Okay, you know that frequency density is frequency over class width, and frequency is equals to class width multiplied by frequency density. Your frequency density is 20 and the class width is 0 to 2. 0 to 2 means class width is 2. Alright, so 2 into 20 is equals to 40. So 40 are the number of light parcels. Now there are 102 heavy parcels. Complete the histogram. So frequency density, first of all we find out frequency over class width. So frequency density 102 are the heavy parcel and the class width is of 2 to 5. It means that we have a class width of 3 numbers. So that is class width is 3 because 1, 2, 3. So this is you are going to find out 102 by 3, it is 34. So you just connect your histogram on y-axis at 34. So this is 32 and this is 34. So this is your histogram for the heavy parcels. Alright, go to the next question. Now 36 solve the simultaneous equations, non-linear. So they are equal. 2x square minus 3x minus 7 is equals to 2x minus 7. 2x square minus 3x minus 2x minus 7 plus 7 equals to 0. So we have 2x square minus 3x equals to 0. Minus 3x minus 2x, we'll have to simplify this. Minus 5x equals to 0. So x common, 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. X is equals to 0. 2x minus 5 is equals to 0. So x equals to 5 over 2. So we'll have two answers for x. Now we are going to find out the value of y. For finding out the value of y, easy calculation. Y is equals to 2x minus, just write down 0, and 2.5 or 2 whole 1 over 2, whatever you like, just write down. So now this is 2x minus 7. Y is equals to 2x minus 7. First of all, I'm substituting 0. So 2 times 0 minus 7 is equals to minus 7. 0 minus 7 is minus 7. So the first answer is 0 minus 7. So that is 0 minus 7. Y is equals to 2x minus 7. Again, I'm rewriting the same equation, linear equation. So now right now we have 5 over 2 minus 7. 5 minus 7 is minus 2. So y is equals to minus 2. And then we have the next answer is 2 whole 1 upon 2 and minus 2. Alright, so go move to the next question. It was 4 marks question. Okay, 27th question. 27th question, you can see the diagram shows a prism of the length is 15. Okay, so this is a prism, the front and back same, and it is connecting with 15 centimeters, the length or height you can say of the prism. DAB is 90, given angle ADC is 90, AB is 10, AD is 5, DC is 7. This time it's a slight different question. Calculate the angle of the diagonal makes with the base ABFE. AG with the diagonal. So A to G with the base. Your base is this much. So they're asking you to find out this angle. But we don't have a right angle triangle. So first of all, what do? We deal this question in a different way. So what do? We just make because that is not possible to use like a Pythagoras theorem to get some values there because it's a slant line. Now I'm just dropping the line here, that the total is 10 if we just look at the other side. The question is of 4 marks. The total is 10 and this much is this is equals to 5 here and this is equals to 7 at the top. Okay, so you know that it is 7 here, so this is 7 here as well. All right, so that is 7, this much is 7 and this is 3. So the same thing we are taking to this side, 7 and 3, because of the opposite sides. All right, now what do? You just calculate and the other thing also, we know that this is 15, so this is also 15. First of all, we'll have to get the base because it's making with a horizontal, so we'll have to get the base. The base, if I'm taking x here, so I'll have to find out what is AX. All right, so what is AX in this question? Use this triangle, and you know that at E it is a 90 degree, it's at the base. All right, so AEX is, I can make the diagram here. Listen, this is A to E to X. We are just finding out that is AE is 15 and E is 90 degree and it is 7. So AX square is required. So A, we are finding out this much. So AX square is equals to 15 square plus 7 square. Okay. Now AX is equals, this is equals to 274 whenever you add 15 square and 7 square together. So take the square root. AX is equals to square root of 274, which is equals to 16.55. Easy now? So this is 16.55. All right. Now what are we going to do? We are finding out the angle makes with the base. Okay. AG line, this is your AG line makes with the base. All right, so this is again a 90 degree over there. Okay, now the values which we are using right now, it is 5 and 16.55. this is AG makes with the base AF AB FE. Okay, so this is theta is required, so tan we'll apply O and A. Tan of theta is equals to opposite upon adjacent, that is 5 upon 16.55. Theta is equals to tan inverse 5 upon 16.55. I tell you, it's a slightly different questions coming in the past paper before. 16.81 degrees or 16.8 degrees. You can write down 16.8, 16.80 to 16.8. It's acceptable. Okay, now question number 28. F of x is equals to 7 to the power x minus 4. F of x equals to 1. 7 to the power x minus 4 is equals to 1. 7 to the power x minus 4 is equals to 7 to the power 0, which is also 1, equals to 0, x equals to 4, x equals to 4. Go to the next part. F inverse x is equals to 1. You know that I've already told you before as well. So you can write down f of 1 is equals to x. Okay. Few things I told you in the previous videos as well. You can do like f inverse 2 is equals to 5. Then f of 5 is equals to 2. And one more thing I told you, f inverse is always 1. So it's easy now because it was power exponential equations, so you can do like that. So don't need to find out any f inverse. So 7 to the power 1 minus x, so that is 1 minus x minus 4, sorry. So 1 minus 4 is equals to x. X equals to 7 minus 3 power, x equals to 1 upon 7 cube, which is 343. Alright, I hope you understood. Now go to the next one, 29th question, a trigonometry question. It's given, calculate the value of y. So easy here, three sides are given in this one. So what do? You can, you know that it is opposite to B, B, A, and opposite to C is C. So you can do like that, A square is equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos of A. Okay, angle A is required here, and then you can change it to cos A is equals to B square plus, it's up to you. If you want to substitute the number in above equation, you can, that's the same. Cos of A is equals to 14 square plus 10 square minus 13 square. Okay, so that is 14 square plus 10 square minus 13 square upon 2 times 14 and 10, 2 times 14 and 10, which is coming 127 upon 280. Just take the inverse of cos. So A is equals to cos inverse 127 upon 280, which is coming 63.02, or one decimal place 63.0 degrees, 63.0, or you can write down 63.02 to 63.03. It's also acceptable. Okay, now in the part B, they are just giving you, it's a last part, BD required. So B to D, if we are going to find out, first of all write down this is 63 degrees. All right, now they're asking you to find out BD. If we just look at this diagram, if we know few things, then it's easy for us to find our answer. If we know the angle, this one, and then it's easy for us. And why not we find out one of the side and this side, which we can easily find out with the triangle ADC. Okay, so just removing it right now. So we'll have to calculate this angle and this side to calculate the side BD, because directly we cannot, and it's not a right angle triangle. Then we can use the trigonometric ratio, which is not possible. So CAD, it's easy because 38 and 97 are given. So subtract from 180 degrees. So CAD is equals to 180 minus 97 and 38, which is equals to 45. So the total angle we can find out 108. So the total angle will be 108 when we find the required answer. Now the problem is to find out this side. Okay, so we use sine rule to find out this side. Okay, so it's easy for us. So what do? I'm just drawing the diagram here that you can easily understand. So that is A, C, and B, and we have 38, 45 and 97, 38, 45 and 97, and in between we have 14 centimeters. So we know that 14 upon, use sine rule, okay, to calculate this side AD. For finding out side AD, use sine rule. Okay, 14 upon sine 97 equals to AD upon, this is A to D, sorry, this is AD, AD upon that is opposite to sine 38. Okay, 14 sine 38 is equals to 80 sine 97. AD is equals to 14 sine 38 divided by sine of 97. Take your calculator, it is 8.68398 centimeters. So this is AD. Okay, we found it and now we are ready to find the answer. Okay, now B to D is required. Okay, and we found this one as well, that 8.68398. Okay, 8.68398. So now we are using this triangle. Okay, 10 and the included side and BD. So we use the cosine rule. I'm drawing the diagram here. You will easily understand this one. I'm drawing a small diagram because of the space. So you will have A, D and B. This is required. So this is 10, 8.68398 and the angle 63 plus 45 is 108. So this is 108. So BAD is equals to 63 plus 45 is equals to 108. So cosine rule we can apply it here and find the answer. So BD square is equals to 10 square plus 8.68398 square minus 210. Sorry, it's because of the space I'm writing down here. 8.68398 cos of 108. Take the square root. BD is equals to the square root of this number. Just please calculate because it's a 5 marks question. Don't skip this step. So that is coming equals to 515.1. Alright, so you do square root of 10 square plus 8.68398 square minus 210 6.3838 cos of 108. So when you take the square root, you will get 15.135 or 15.1 centimeter, 15.13 to 15.14 centimeters. All right, so this was the last question. So I hope you understood. So we solved step by step your question paper, which was October, November 2025, 058041 was the variant and it was of 2 hours. So I solved all of the papers on my, whenever you check my channel, you can see you have 1, 2 and you have 2, 2 and you have the paper, other papers as well. 2, 2 with 4, 2, 1 and you have 2, 1 with 4, 1 and 2, 3 with 4, 3. So all the papers are available there. Okay, so for more videos and for more topics, please write down in the comments. I'll make it for you. Okay, take care. Bye bye.